you don't want to go home? You think I can't get you up the stairs? I'll install an elevator. Or we can convert one of the rooms downstairs into your bedroom. It's not a problem. And as far as your therapy is concerned, Bart Higgins is one of the best. He's going to get you on your feet again.
Yeah, Marty, and what about you? Do you ever get your life back again? Or do you spend the rest of it taking care of your crippled husband?
Hi. Hi. Made a quick escape from Dorian extravaganza, but I thought I'd check in. Listen, you know, I couldn't help overhearing the conversation. Could I talk to Dylan for just a minute?
Okay, I'll be outside.
Yeah. Just give me a second. Things looking pretty bleak right now, huh?
Yeah, considering the fact that I may never walk again and Marty wants to give up
Take care of you, but you're not worth it.
Listen, Andrew, I don't know if anybody's worth that kind of sacrifice.
Uh-huh. So what you're saying is you wouldn't do the same thing for Marty if she was the one that was hurt, is that it? I'll tell you something, Dylan. Sometimes giving love is a lot easier than receiving it, and that is all that Marty is trying to do for you right now. She is trying to love you. Now, why don't you just let her?
What's wrong?
I made a mistake. I think you were right all along. I don't know how I thought I could just wheel you out of here and act like nothing's changed in our lives. I'd be crazy. I can't take you home.
You have to admit that this means pining away all by your lonesome, right?
Well, I wouldn't have been all by my lonesome now, would I? I live in the stables, and horses are excellent company.
You mean unlike my Aunt Dorian?
Now, you said I have a lesson to learn from your Aunt Dorian, something about starting my life over and rising from the ashes. All I've seen so far is her making a public spectacle.
Oh, come on. The night is young. Keep your eyes open. Oh, Cord and Tina. I'm so glad you're here. I was afraid you were going to miss my big announcement.
Oh, wearing that? I guess it's too late to change.
Oh, you don't like my dress?
Oh, well, to be honest, it's tacky, just like you. Do you want to be that obvious?
I'm afraid this is a case of the pot calling the kettle obvious.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Hi, sweetheart. You okay? I was worried about you. I mean, after Dorian pulled that ugly stunt on your mother.
Yeah, I just wish it hadn't all happened, you know?
So do I, honey. So do I.
Attention, everybody. I have one more announcement to make. But I'm going to need my beautiful family with me. Where are you, girls?
Why, so we can stand up there and sing I Will Survive?
What's the matter, Cass? Performance anxiety? Hey, how many is that?
Not enough.
She's calling us.
Oh. So what do you think? Do you think I should go along with it?
You come this far?
All right. There they are. Aren't they gorgeous? Well, I want to point out something that maybe in all the excitement you might have missed. And that is that my publisher, Arthur Vandenberg, has listed me on the cover of my book as Dorian Cramer, Lord. Yes. That's because I publicly want to reconfirm my commitment to my family. And also to honor my sisters, Melinda and Addie, who cannot be with us due to unfortunate circumstances. But we four, we Cramer women, we are the survivors. We've always been sensual, but we haven't always had sense. But we do now. We've had the good sense to decide to go into business together. Tomorrow, when my book goes into its first gigantic printing, we are going to launch a major marketing campaign. Melidor is going to put out Sense and Sensuality, cosmetics, perfumes, and a new line of clothing.
Oh, now would that be with a Velcro bodice to make it easier to rip off?
Why, Tina, a creative thought. Bravo. You see, everybody is going to catch the sense and sensuality craze. We are going to be in the hearts and on the bodies of every man, woman, and child in this glorious country.
Excuse me.
No, excuse me. I'm in the middle of launching an empire, Cord.
Yes, I realize that. But we would like to say that this little fantasy of yours...
It's not going to happen, Dorian.
You're too late, Cordero. My fantasy, as you call it, is already coming true. And if you don't believe me, stop by the printing plant tomorrow morning.
It's liable to be very quiet there. You may not be aware of this, but an hour ago, the board of directors of Buchanan Enterprises finalized the purchase of Vandenberg Press and all of its assets.
Arthur, this is a joke, isn't it?
It isn't. It's what I've been trying to tell you while you kept brushing me off.
You sold your family business to some nouveau riche oil millionaires? This is unbelievable. What do you know about publishing, Cord?
Not a thing. Do you believe it? That's why I've got somebody who knows a great deal about publishing. In fact, I think you know her.
Vicky, was this the only way you could get your autobiography published? How I led 13 lives?
No, I'll leave that to you. Now, what I'm going to do, Dorian, is restore the good name of Vandenberg Press. And, of course, the way to do that is to stop publishing trash, no matter how commercial it may be. I'm sure you know what that means.
You're suppressing my book.
Way to go, Cordero. Can't beat him. Buy him out.
Am I overreacting, Vicky? Are you going to suppress my book?
At my publishing house? Yes.
And I was naive enough to think you truly believed in freedom of speech.
I do. I just prefer you speak it in another lifetime.
At least let me buy back my book. I'll return the advance. I'll triple it.
No, thank you. I told you I would never let you hurt my family again.
Dorian, Vicky may be able to censor you, but she can't muzzle the press. And I don't believe the Buchanans own the Sun. I do. And I still believe in the First Amendment.
But not the responsibility that goes with it.
And I will print whatever I want, including the rest of Sense and Sensuality.
Go ahead, although you'll find yourself in contempt of court. This is an order to cease and desist the publication of any materials owned by Buchanan Enterprises. And I believe Dorian's book now falls into that category.
No, is there something in the water that you drink that turns all the Buchanans into hypocrites? I mean, Cord, and you called me ruthless?
Blair, I just took a page out of your book. How does that go? I'm just doing my job, whatever it takes.
I guess I should thank you, Dorian. It's been a fascinating evening.
Marty, I don't blame you for changing your mind. But it is asking too much of you to take care of me at home.
Yeah, but look, Marty, it wouldn't be alone. You would have, geez, you'd have a lot of friends stopping by, helping out.
Well, they better. I mean, as soon as I have it renovated.
Wait a minute, I thought you just said that you weren't going to...
Well, I don't have it ready yet, but I will. As soon as I get the contractor in, they're going to make the mill house wheelchair accessible. But in the meantime, I think we should move into the country club.
Well, that's great. It's great. I'm thinking there might be a quieter places.
Well, actually, the country club is perfect. There's a pool there for hydrotherapy, a gym for upper body work. The staff is fantastic, and everything is wheelchair accessible, even the grounds.
Okay. Well, I'm sold.
Yeah, so am I, but it's up to Dylan. I think that's the best place for you to be. But if you're afraid that it's going to be a problem with Patrick around, I want you to tell me that.
you think that we should stay at the country club while they're installing the ramps and other stuff at the mill house, and that's where we'll stay.
You sure?
Yeah. Listen, I know that I've been pretty hard on you through this whole thing, and, well, I just want to say...
Dylan?
Marty, you've been doing a heck of a lot, and I appreciate it, and I'm not everyone that wants to be dependent upon other people and things like that, but I just want you to know that, that I love you, and it may take a little bit of time to get through my thick skull, but I know that you love me too.
You know, this is my cue to leave, so. See you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Bye.
So, how soon can you get me out of this dump and into our own room at the country club?
Excuse me. Aren't you the beautiful blonde that scored a knockout in there tonight?
Hi, Clint. I wish it were that simple, don't you?
Well, nothing is simple where Dorian's involved.
No.
But I got to admit, you and Cord really put it to her tonight. I've never seen anyone on the top of the ladder go to the bottom in so short a time.
I hated every single second of it. Well, maybe not every second. I quite enjoyed the look on her face when she realized she's not going to be able to torture my family anymore.
Yes, that was fun. I still know that it bothered you when you know that you're going to be suppressing her book. I mean, knowing how you feel about First Amendment rights and all.
I feel very strongly about that. But you know something? I learned a rather important lesson from your father. When your family is threatened, you do whatever you have to protect them.
Damn right. And why not?
And I'm very glad they were all there tonight to see it. Tina and Kevin, Joey, Jessica, and you, especially you, thank you for being there.
I wouldn't have missed it for the world. Well, I'll get Jessica home soon.
Thanks.
You know, I'm still trying to make myself believe that she and Christian had no idea they were going to be seeing each other here tonight.
Yeah. No harm was done, so why don't we just leave it at that?
Okay, good. I'll tell Carlotta not to mention anything.
Okay. Good night, Clint.
Good night. And again, congratulations.
Thank you, everyone, for coming to my party.
Well, I want to thank you again for insisting I come. It's quite an experience. Perhaps I should go now, so you can tend to your aunt's wounds.
Well, perhaps I should wait and talk to her in the morning when the shock wears off.
So do you think some tea at the country club would be out of the question?
I think some tequila would save my life. Go. Cord Roberts, you can run, but you can't hide. Well, you can, but I'm gonna find you anyway. And I'm gonna deck you for what you did to my mother. Even though she deserved it. Hey, I'm gonna deck Kevin. He's a Buchanan. Kevin, you make me sick. Oh, golly. Oh.
Come on, I think we need a little air.
Okay.
I don't understand why you're so upset with me. I mean, because my mom won't let Dorian publish her book? I thought maybe that would make you happy.
But
you hate that book more than I do.
It was a chance. Don't you get that?
No.
Yeah, don't you understand that Melodor was starting a whole new line of fresh products? They were going to do a spin-off of this novel. I could have been a model. This could have been the start of my career, which now is completely in the toilet.
Maybe we could talk about this.
No, I don't want to talk about it. I contribute zip to that house because I am a big nothing. Mister, my life is perfect.
All right, why don't I just see you whenever?
Carlotta?
Yes.
I'm taking Justice home. Her mother's already left, but I'll call you.
Please.
Excuse me, Mrs. Lord. Are you sure you don't want me to stay and help you clean up?
What I'd like you to do, Carlotta, is not quit. I'm going to miss you. I am, but I guess I'll just have to get used to it.
Senora.
Don't worry. What happened tonight is just a minor setback.
Vicky, you were amazing.
Was I right about the dress?
Oh, yeah, it certainly helped. I was shaking like a leaf on the inside, but at least I was a bright red leaf. You have a genuine talent, you know that, darling? You really know which clothes bring out the best in a person.
And to think I'm going to get paid for doing this.
How about
My
that?
brand new job in Baltimore, which I haven't even packed yet, and I was going to get an early start.
So why are you putting it on?
Because I'm going to miss this, living here in Landfair and being so close to my sister.
Oh, honey, we're gonna miss you too. But I really do think it's time you ventured out on your own.
I know. And I keep telling that to Cord.
Yeah, but I stopped her by forcing her to go to the party tonight.
Was I a help?
Yes. Yes, you were. Look, I don't know if there's ever going to be another marriage in our future. But I do know that you are my best friend.
And you're mine. And I'll be able to see you every time you pick up the kids.
Which is going to be a lot, if that's okay.
You know it. And they're gonna need it, too. Look, I should start shuffling things in my suitcase.
Well, look, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see you in the morning before you go, so, wow. This is it. This is goodbye.
With us, there's never a goodbye.
Now, if there's anything that we've neglected, please let us know. But I think you'll be very comfortable here, Mr. Moody. We have a beautiful suite for you both.
Great, and the staff has been notified?
Oh, yes. They're looking forward to helping you.
Okay, well, we're having our house renovated to make it wheelchair accessible. We're not sure how long it's going to take. They said to plan on a month or so.
Well, we're lucky to have you.
Well, so much for that soothing cup of tea.
Why do you have to go?
Don't you? I just assumed that you'd be rushing out to book a flight back to Ireland.
I thought I was starting my life over and you were going to help me.
Oh, come on, Patrick. I don't think even I can do that, now that Marty Moody is going to be camping out at the doorstep.
Blair, I don't know where I belong anymore. But one thing's for certain. Whatever decisions I make will have nothing to do with Margaret Saybrooke.
Oh, God.
You'll thank me in the morning.
Thank you. I can't believe you just stuck my head in the pool.
That's right. Still feel sick to your stomach?
I'm too cold and wet to feel sick to my stomach.
Well, you see? It worked.
It bites.
Oh, it bites. Pulitzer Prize, here we come. Speaking of which, did you happen to take any notes tonight, or were you too loaded?
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh.
Look, I'll tell you what. I'll take you home, and to atone for ducking your head, I'll let you peek at my notes.
You do that for me, Cassie?
Did you do that for you, Cassie?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on, Cass?
Oh, Andrew. It's a long story. It's really long, and it's sad, and it's stupid, and it's wet.
Guess we better get you home.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Thanks. Okay. Oh, my God.
Nice. Couldn't help River tie his shoelaces right now.
Oh, no. Honey, I gotta stay here. I think my mother needs me. It's been kind of like a wacky night.
I don't think I'll be too much help to your mom right now, okay? I'm gonna get you to bed and let you sleep this off, right? We'll talk about it in the morning, huh?
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
I got you. I got you.
Would you like to talk about it? Listen, Vicky, I'm not saying that we should be dancing a jig right now. But I know what we did tonight bothered you. Listen, Dorian slandered you and your family, and all you did was stop her. I think you did the right thing.
Yeah, why do I feel like my hands are so dirty?
This is not your fault. Dorian started it.
Oh, no, she didn't, Gord. I did. I hounded that woman for years, accusing her of the most heinous crime. And it turns out she didn't even do it. You know, when the truth about my father's murder finally came out, I so naively believed that was going to change our relationship. You know, I mean, I knew we'd never ever be friends, but I did somehow think that because of what we had both suffered, because of my father, that it would give us a better understanding of each other. And that maybe even in time, we could forgive each other for being victims and for all the terrible things we did, trying not to be victims.
Well, maybe that's why she's gone backward. Maybe that's why she started this feud all over again.
Because she hates the idea that we share a bond, right? I guess you're right. Because here we are right bang smack in the middle of this stupid, destructive, ridiculous feud, and I hate it, Cord, I hate it. But I will not accept it, and that's why I had to do what I did tonight. Because I will not be a victim again. And I swear to you, if Dorian doesn't relent, if she keeps this up, I will do whatever it takes, and I mean whatever, to see that she never hurts me or my family again.
Thank you for coming. Ciao. So, what do you think of this idea? Brad Pitt for the part of James in the movie of my book.
How can there be a movie when they won't even let you publish the novel?
Oh, Kelly. The fight isn't over. It's barely begun.